Hey guys, Mason here at Lasco Ford. I'm with the 2021 Ford Explorer. This is not just a normal Ford Explorer, this is a Timberline Edition. The first thing I want to point out while you have this beautiful sun shining behind me, we have this beautiful green forged metallic. This color is something else. It's three different colors in my opinion. When I first saw it, I thought it was a darker gray. Then the light got a little bit brighter and I was like, oh, that's a cool green. And then when the sun hits it, the metallic green is just absolutely beautiful, and it really makes this vehicle stand out from other Explorers. As we come up to the front here, we have the black Ford logo. This is a cool little feature that Ford did, a little styling piece there, just to make the front of this look a little bit more aggressive, a little bit more sleek. You've got the carbonized gray painted grille here. As with most Fords, we have the active shutters behind here, and as we're coming down, you can see this is specific to the Timberline package. This is the orange accents that are throughout this whole vehicle. There's a couple interior options that I'll show you that follow that in, but just an awesome little color cue here with the tow hooks, and then we have the silver bottom, and this is actually metal. This is not plastic. I want to point that out. This is a off-road capable vehicle. That's what Ford's going for. Oh, another thing here, because this is the Timberline Edition, you have this nice Timberline logo that is also throughout the whole vehicle. I'll show you that there. True to the Explorer, this is LED headlights here. Cool little feature is they actually emboss the Explorer name right there. As we're coming along to the side, we have this nice black plastic here that helps with off-roading, and you go right down here to these 18-inch rims. Not only did they do the black Ford logo up front, but they color matched the black Ford logo here with the rims, and like I said on the front, they embossed, not only is this painted, but you can actually feel the texture of that for the Timberline logo there. This vehicle does have 360-degree cameras. We've got a camera up front. We have a camera up here by the mirror. It helps with adaptive cruise and lane centering. As we're coming off to the side, you can see the side profile of this, just super sleek, super nice. Ford revamped the Explorer a little bit, gives it this real aggressive look. You know, you get the off-road capabilities that you want for this. You get all the headroom that you want, but you still maintain this awesome looking body line here. You know, front windshield's laid back just a little bit. Really a great look. Something cool here, you got a little lock symbol here. Little touch with the keys in your pocket and that'll lock the doors. Put your hand in here and it'll unlock the doors. Cool Ford feature there. Not only did they do the black plastic down here to protect the body, they also styled it up and did a black painted piece here just to give it a little bit more side aesthetics, make it look a little bit better. As with the rims and the front, we have the Timberline logo here and badge. Cool little feature, ties in the orange from the front. As we're coming along to the back, before I get to the back, I do want to point out just how good this looks from the side profile. Ford did a great job of tinting these windows and then doing these black accents just to make it all flow really nice. The only breakup you have here is this nice forged green metallic coming up here. Great little features there that just make the side profile of this thing look awesome. As we come back here, we have the LED lighting. One thing I love about Ford is they truly do an amazing job on all their lighting. You know their vehicles, you can see them a mile down the road and you know they're coming down just based on the lighting that they have. They do a great job of promoting themselves, in my opinion, by how unique all of their lighting features are. As you can see here, this is a four-wheel drive model. That's selectable on the inside. I'll show you guys how to turn that on. We have the black Ford logo back here. And this is a customer ordered vehicle, but you can see these windows are already tinted dark from Ford, from the factory. Gives it a great look. You've got the carbonized gray here with the Explorer logo embossed there. This one does have a trailer towing package, and you have your front and rear sensors here. As we come to the back, you've got the Timberline logo with the orange to tie that in. Real quick, we won't spend a lot of time here, but you have a little indication here. That's how you pop the rear hatch. The cool thing about this hatch is you can actually select how high you want this. You know, if you're a shorter customer, if you have a short garage and you don't want this to hit your garage, you can actually set the height by using this button here. You set it to your height and then you hold that button and it'll save the height so that you don't have to worry about damaging it. Or, you know, if you're a little shorter and you have to jump up to hit it, that sort of thing, it'll save that preset for you.
Is that a lock button too?
And then right next to that, you can actually lock your whole vehicle from that. Thank you. This is actually cool one step. Don't have to take your keys out of your pocket, get all your stuff out of the back, your front doors are closed, hit that lock button, lock your car up and walk away. That's a great feature there. Ford did a great job. Come back here, you got a lot of storage. As you can see right under here, we've got just your spare and your jack under there. You also have your funnel here, quick and easy access. If for some reason you're on the trail and you end up running out of gas, you can use your quick fill there, put this in there, and then use a gas can to fill your vehicle up. As we come down here, you can see some of these other storage features. We've got one right here. I'm going to go ahead and place that back where it needs to go. You got a storage here. You got storage here, which is nice. And then you also have a little storage compartment right here. Twist off, hide things back in there. You can, if you need a little bit more security, you can place it back there. Nobody's really going to think to look there. I'll get into the interior a little bit later. While we do have all this outside light, I do want to point out this does have a nice green leather interior. I thought it was black for the longest time, and it actually is a dark green. We'll touch on that once we get to the interior, but while we have the exterior light, I wanted to point that out. And then, as always, you have the one-button touch for the down. Like I said before, this is the Timberline Edition 2021 Ford Explorer. This is a very unique vehicle. You're not going to see a lot of these, especially this specific trim level on the road. It's just super unique, super cool. Now that we've looked at the exterior, let's go ahead and jump on the inside. All right, guys, we're on the interior of the 2021 Ford Explorer Timberline Edition. One thing I did miss, I want to point out, this does have blind spot recognition that you can see on the mirror there. As you can go down to the door, you can see the orange stitching, which I talked about on the outside. They incorporated the outside orange with the inside orange, and then that green leather material there with the nice silver accents on it. Ford does a great job. As we start to get in here, you've got this nice dash. Not only does it have texture, but it almost looks like a nice snake skin. Like it's kind of cool that Ford went with the theme of, it's going to be off-road. You're going to be taking this thing, out into the woods, that sort of thing. So that, this is something you might see out in the woods. That was a cool little feature that I thought. Timberline Edition, we've got this nice logo embossed here in the seat. You've got the green seat here, and this interior color is called Cypress, I believe. Let me see, I got it's actually Deep Cypress is what it's called. With this green leather, you also have this fabric here. This is a very durable gray fabric, very tough. They wanted this vehicle to be used for what it's intended to be used for, and they did a great job of picking the right material for it. As we come in here on the inside, we have the 8-inch screen here. Optional, you can get the 12-inch screen, which would be a large screen that would take up this whole area here, and this would all be digital on the screen, which is pretty cool. Because this is the 8-inch screen, you have the nice phone holder here. Heated front seats, heated rear seats. We'll jump in the back real quick after I'm done. Heated steering wheel on this model. You got storage down here, USB-C, USB. You've got your 12-volt receptacle, like I said, storage, cup holders, little phone pocket here, another phone pocket back here. You have auto hold, parking brake, your 10-speed dial shifter here. You can change all your different drive modes. There's sport mode, eco, normal, trail, deep sand and mud. Takes it basically a 4-wheel drive low. This is how you change all your 4-wheel drive modes here. You can turn off auto stop. You've got a traction control off here. As you can see, as I hit that, traction control turns off. And then your auto hill descent helps you, when you're on the trail and you're trying to come down a hill, this will help you hold that speed. Like I said before, you've got this nice leather wrapped steering wheel. They incorporated the orange stitching in here, which is a cool feature.
Reminds me of the ST steering wheel.
Yep, I was just gonna say, it looks very similar to the ST steering wheel. It's got a great feel to it. You actually want to be in this vehicle. You want to be driving this vehicle. This is a vehicle that makes you want to drive it, and that's, in my opinion, when you're buying a vehicle, you want to be in something you want to drive. They followed with the black Ford logo. Something cool specific to this package, and it's gonna be a little bit hard for you guys to see, but they included an aux switch. It's actually wired for a off-road light. So you've got your aux switch there, so you can see if your off-road light is on, LED bar, whatever you want to do. For this package, this customer opted for the twin panel moonroof. This is an awesome feature, makes it, feel a little bit more connected to nature, that sort of thing. This vehicle is intended to be out in nature, and that's the feeling that you're going for. You've got your vents here. You can vent it. You can pull your shade if too much sun, shade it, that sort of thing. You got all your lights here. Just just a really great package, just a really great interior. Now that we're up in the front, let's jump to the back real quick, just so I can show you a couple features. As we come back here, you have the standard captain seats here. There's no bench back here. You can get an optional bench if you'd like. I like this setup. You know, you got a lot of room. You have your third row back here also. Ford did a great job of giving everybody in here enough room. Like I said earlier, they sleeked it back a little bit. You can see, you know, I'm 6 feet tall. I got plenty of headroom. I got no worries back here. You also have your own controls. You can turn on and off your AC and your heat. You've got your heated seats back here, USB plugs, 12-volt receptacle, nice little cup holder here. This is all super durable. Little phone holder, you can put your food there, that sort of thing. Ford really thought about everything when they were making these vehicles. That about wraps up the interior of the car. Let's go ahead and we'll jump back up to the front. All right, guys, I'm under the hood of the 2021 Ford Explorer Timberline Edition. A couple cool facts about this. This is a 2.3 liter EcoBoost with a 10-speed automatic. That has 310 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque. Just to put that in retrospect of how far cars have come nowadays, not too long ago, the Ford Mustang had over 300 horsepower, and that was actually a pretty big deal at the time. And this is a Ford Explorer now with 310, 350 foot-pounds of torque. It just goes to show you how Ford's always evolving and always trying to get you more out of what they can and putting, you know, high horsepower motors, things like that into anything that they can to get you the power that you need delivered. As we come under the hood, everything's pretty accessible. You got your computer here, you got your clear reservoir as always, so you can make sure when you're on your trail that your fluid's up to the level that it should be at. Nice intake here, just you know, a nice package, all fit in there very nice, pretty easily accessible, you know. Pretty much everything you're going to need to get to there if you need to. As we come out here, I do just want to point out again just the sleekness of the body line, the great color, this forest green metallic, just a phenomenal color with all the orange accents. This car is really just a head turner. It's really going to catch people's eyes. You're not going to see a lot of this package. This is something that we can order for you. If you know you're interested in one of these, we can get an order placed for you. We've got incoming units all the time. You know, like the page, subscribe to the page. You know, you can call the store directly, ask for me, Mason here. We're happy to have you. We're happy to talk to you. We're happy to, you know, get anything that you guys want. This is just one of the many options that Ford offers for all their vehicles. I appreciate you guys watching, and I look forward to the next video.